Hey viewers, welcome back to another vlog, another video. Welcome to the MDTD channel. It is always good to interact with you. It's always good to connect with you. And indeed, you are valuable to me. So as you can see here, I have a whole bunch of ingredients here, but don't be alarmed because I'm going to walk you through the process. Now we have entered the Easter season, and one of the traditions in the Jamaican culture is to have Easter bun during the Easter season. All right, almost every household in Jamaica, there you will find Easter bun during the Easter season. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to walk you through the process how I make my Easter bun. But before we get started, please remember to subscribe, like, and share the video. All right? Please remember to like the video because this is how you tell YouTube that you're interested in the video, and this helps me. All right? So I'm asking you, please go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and ask your friends to share it with their friends. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's Paul_MDTD. All right? Paul_MDTD. All right, so I'm going to show you what I have here as it relates to my ingredients. So we have Dragon, a bottle of Dragon. You can use Guinness or you can use malt, or in Jamaica we say Malta. I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of browning. I'm going to use a teaspoon of molasses. I'm going to use a tablespoon of Guava Jam or Guava jelly. 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. 2 teaspoons of mixed essence. 1/4 cup of honey. I have some mixed peel here, 1/4 cup of mixed peel, some chopped cherry, right? I have some raisin here that is being hydrated in a little wine. I have 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 3 cups of all-purpose flour already sifted in the pan. I also have a tablespoon of nutmeg, teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder. I also have an egg and some lemon zest. All right, but don't be alarmed, I will put the ingredients in the description box. All right, so just stay tuned, watch the process, watch what I'm going. All right. All right, so let me bring you over so that you can see exactly what I am going to do. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to beat my egg. Let me hope you can see it. All right. And I'm using 1 egg because I don't want the bun to be too fluffy. Right, I need it to be moist but not fluffy, so I'm using 1 egg. All right, and to this I'm going to add the lemon zest. Now this gives it added flavor, but also it cuts the rawness of the egg. I hope you can see that. I'm going to prepare my wet ingredients. I'll pour in my Dragon. To that I will add my sugar. All right, 3/4 cup of sugar. My 1/4 cup of honey. gonna add my mix essence. All right, I need 1 teaspoon. I can't find my 1 teaspoon measurement, so I'm using 2 halves there. I'm going to add my vanilla. Don't worry, remember everything will be in the description. I'm also going to add my browning. Tablespoon of browning. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of molasses. Just like that. Hope you're seeing it. Into that, we will add a tablespoon of guava jam. The beaten egg with the lemon zest. So it's a very simple recipe, guys. Very, very simple recipe. Notice I'm adding all my wet ingredients and also the melted butter. What we will do, we will dissolve everything. Make sure all the sugar granules are dissolved. Wow, it's smelling real good. You want to give it a good stir and make sure that the sugar granules and also the jam. All right, some people will put it on the flame to heat it up, but I don't think that is necessary. All right. So I don't heat it up. I just use everything at room temperature, especially the dragon. You don't want your dragon cold. Right, just like that, everything is nicely dissolved. And I'm going to prepare my dry ingredients. So I have my flour, 3 cups of flour. I also have my cinnamon powder, my nutmeg, my baking powder, and my salt. So I'm going to sift everything to avoid any lumps inside. So you don't want, when you're eating, you know, everything you feel any crunch in your mouth. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine all my dry ingredients. So you want to make sure that everything is properly combined. You just use a whisk and you combine everything. And it's a spice bun, guys, so if you smell the spice, it's really smelling good. And you can try this at home. Now before I add my wet ingredients, I'm going to add in my raisins that have been soaking for a little bit into the dry ingredients. And the reason I'm going to do this, the reason I'm putting the raisin in the flour, because I want the raisin to be properly coated, right? Because when you coat this with the flour, then everything doesn't sink to the bottom. All right, just like that. You want to make sure that you add in your raisin and make sure everything is coated properly with the flour. Then I'm going to add my mixed peel, and I'm going to do the same. And with the mixed peel, you can always, depend on how much you like your Easter bun. Some people like it with a lot of raisins. Some people like it with a lot of mixed fruits inside. So it all depends on what you want. You can put in more if you so desire. And I have some chopped cherries, so I'll just add some pieces inside and then save some for the garnishing. All right, so just like that. See? My fruits, my raisins are properly soaked, or coated rather, sorry. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in my wet ingredients. And I'm going to pour it in little by little. Wow, the smell. This is smelling real good, I'm telling you. Make sure that you get out the last bit of your ingredients. Things are expensive, as you all know. All right, so my ingredients is a little bit too thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit more dragon, maybe a half a bottle, because you don't want it to be too cakey. And like I've said, you don't have to use dragon. You can use malt or Malta, but I find the dragon give it a nice kick. All right, guys, just like this, right? Look at that. I hope you can see it, right? So you just want your batter to look just like this and make sure that everything is properly combined. Yes, this is looking real good. So now that I have everything all combined, all set, the batter is ready, I'm going to pour it out in my cake pan that is already greased, and I have set my oven to 350 degrees. 350 degrees, all right? So you want to pour in your bun, but you don't want to fill it up too much. You pour it like just like about that, about half. Because you have to give it room for the rice. I think I'll get about 2 loaves out of this. You want to make sure that you get everything out. Right, so set this aside. Give it a tap. Get rid of any of the ear pockets. And I'm going to garnish this now with a few of the chopped cherries. This is just for decoration. Right, Easter bun, MDTD style. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to put these in the oven and then I'll let them bake for about an hour or until done. How do you know when they're done? You can put a skewer or a knife inside. If it comes out clean, then that's it. You're done. Guys, just like that, you see I have them in the oven and underneath I have a tray with water. So this will prevent any drying out of the cake, all right? So I'll close it up and let it bake for about an hour and I will check back in with you, all right? Very simple recipe. Please remember, if you have reached this far in the video, it tells me that you're interested. Remember to subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends and ask your friends and your family to share it with their friends as well. All right, stay tuned and I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, so now that we're coming up on the 1 hour mark for the baking, the cake is almost finished. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to make my glaze for the top of the bun. So what I have inside is 2 tablespoons of jam, that's a guava jam, a tablespoon of butter, and 2 tablespoons of water. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. I'm going to combine everything. And then I will just show you the process, how I glaze the top of the bun, all right? So stay tuned and watch the process. Just like that. I'm gonna let it boil. And the reason I didn't do it this before is that you don't want to prepare it and put it down, because then it will become hard. Alright. And I know some people, they will do it with honey instead of the jam. But this is my style. I use the jam instead of the honey. Right? So whichever you want to use, you can use the honey with the butter or you can use the jam. Alright. I guess the result would be the same. It's Easter, guys, Easter bun. It's a must have in a Jamaican household. Alright, so as you can see, the jam is properly dissolved. Okay guys, so the buns are finished. I'll just show you. See? Comes up clean, and that's what you want to see. Awesome. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to glaze my bun, and you want to do that while it is hot. Alright, so you just use a brush and just glaze it on top like this. And don't worry about the opening on top. As soon as it is cool, then everything will come back to normal. Alright, just like that. You just want to glaze on top and leave for it to cool. Just look at that. Awesome. Yes. So it's Easter bun, MD/TD style. Who says that you have to go out and buy expensive Easter bun when you can make it at home, make it to your own liking, you know. You and your family can enjoy your Easter bun. Go out and get your cheese and slice up your cheese. Just like that. Look at that. Beautiful. That's exactly how we want to see it. Okay guys, now for the presentation. Let's look at this. So I bought some cheese at the West Indian store just for decoration, and so you know, bun is served with cheese, right? You don't want bun without cheese, right? So if you're getting bun, make sure that you get cheese with it. Very important. All right, don't just take bun alone. You Jamaican guys know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, but this is beautiful, guys. It's tasting real good. Please go ahead, try the recipe. You won't regret it. I promise you. Just look at this. Alright, so you don't have to go out and buy, you know, expensive bun when you can do it at home. Follow the recipe to the T. Remember, I will leave the ingredients in the description. All right. Beautiful. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. If you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. It's very important for me, and I appreciate your support. If you're a long-time supporter, thank you so much. All right. So when you're eating Easter bun, make sure it's MD/TD. It's hard to beat because it's got that tasting quality. I'm just playing on words. This is not my commercial, all right? But just go ahead, check it out. I promise you, you won't regret it. All right? Easter bun, MD/TD style. All right? God bless you. Stay tuned, and please remember to go follow me on Instagram. It's Paul_MD/TD. All right? Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and share. God bless you, and see you in the next video.